Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And yesterday, the previous episode, we had this magical moment where the power went out, and we had this kind of epiphany moment where we connected the eight symbol in the ancient Chinese Book of I Ching. I mean the Book of Change. We connected that with binary numbers, and also finally we connected that with this humanological concept of copium transfer, right? Uh, I'm not gonna go through that again, okay? Because it's there are eight of them, right? It's too many. I'm lazy, okay? Oh my goodness, I'm not. It's already been recorded. I understand it was kind of dark and you couldn't see very well, but if you just replay it, then you'll get it. You can replay it again and again and again, okay? So it was enough pain just writing that eight stuff once. So let's not do it again, okay? Just watch the previous episode again, then you'll get it. All right. So what do we talk about today? Let's talk about tough love. Okay, exorcism, disciplining, correction. It's all the same thing. Exorcism. Good humanology. Humanology is not exactly Bible. It takes a lot of cue from it, but it expands further. All right. Because even Jesus, yeah, there are some evidence that Jesus hated some people. Of course, when he got slapped, when he was about to be crucified, some soldier slapped him, right, in the court, I think, because he was talking back to the judge. So Jesus was a pro se, kind of was defending himself and all, and then yeah. So there's some stuff in this in this sorry there's this we I gotta switch out this vodka because obviously there's worms some worms living inside of this give me 1 second here, okay? It won't be long. I won't be long. Unfortunately, there are these worms living inside of this rose hips that I picked from my backyard. So now it's kind of it looks so horrible. I'm not gonna discard these rose hips that I picked, but I just don't want to look at that worms. Okay, they just look bad. I don't want to watch it when I drink this. So I'm gonna just pick out all these rose hips, and then empty out that vodka. And I hate worms. They're so ugly. Oh my goodness. You have no idea how much I hate these guys. Hopefully there are no more worms. Yee. Oh, that looks so horrible. I'll be right back. Why don't I post a video when I'm back, when I'm like on a, when I'm away? It's because this fantastic recording software doesn't have that functionality. If I stop recording, then it's done. That's the footage right there. So, which is fine with me. It comes with this computer, so this operating system. So I have no complaint. It's simple and easy to use. So and it does the job. So there's no. I don't need any advanced, you know, editing software or whatnot. Filming software. No, it's unnecessary. I just take a break every now and then, and you take a break too. Okay, so so basically the what were we talking about? I kind of forgot what it was. Yeah, correction. Um, so yeah, Jesus, right? He when he was about to be he was in trial, right? Was accused of misleading young minds, just like Socrates, I guess, like conspiring against the Roman Empire and those false accusations. And so yeah, Jesus was on like in the trial, and he talked back to the judge, and then a soldier court guard, whatever, this soldier slapped him, and Jesus said, God, Father, please, Lord, forgive this man because he doesn't know what he's doing. So, because, so, in the eyes of humanology is this, okay? It's, original sin, some of the original sins are weakness, our ineptitude and weakness, and also inability as a baby, and also ignorance as a baby. Okay, that's the original sin. And how do we repent? How do we pay for that sin? We have to take this labor of learning things and get trained in things. Okay, labor, hard work, that's the punishment for that original sin. Okay, that's one way to look at it. All right, education, that kind of stuff. So all the evils in the world. So we talked about three virtues, right? Like intelligence, charity, and beauty. The three main virtues, right? The three vices that's counter to those things are like, you know, ignorance, uh, evil, being harmful to other people, being hurtful, and then ugliness. Okay, so those are three vices. Of course, there are more vices. and virtues, right? Like diligence versus laziness. Okay. So long while ago we said every single crime, every single immorality is a form of a theft. So theft, like stealing, copium, deprivation, involuntary, like unconsented, copium deprivation, theft, unauthorized copium transfer. Yeah, that's copium theft. That's general concept. That's the substance. It has many forms, but all the crimes, all the immorality is that. Okay, between two people. Okay, so that's all the immorality. Now, so that's the immoral interpersonal morality, interpersonal immorality, like crime, you stealing somebody, raping somebody, or killing somebody, terrorism, all that stuff. Okay, it's taking away somebody's life or taking away somebody's freedom, like rape, right? Uh, her body is not yours, right? You're depriving her happiness by raping her. Okay, so it's a theft, opium theft. Okay, stealing, yeah, it's a theft. So theft is the substance of all the crimes, all the immorality. Okay, everything else is just of some variations, manifestations, some instances of copium theft. Okay, so 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 that's interpersonal copium transfer, immoral copium transfer. Okay, so in terms of if you are thinking about just one person, intrapersonal immorality, the archetype or archetypal, what's the another word with the type? There's archetype and there's I forgot. Whatever. You got the idea, okay? So just like theft is the substance, and there are a lot of instances like murder or adultery is stealing somebody's wife, right? Murder, stealing somebody's life. Rape, stealing somebody's sexual autonomy, I guess. Yeah, so theft is in common. The common denominator is the unchanging, eternal substance of all those immorality or crimes. Okay, just like that, we talked about three virtues like intelligence and charity and beauty. Okay, yeah, there are some interpersonal aspect of those things, and especially the charity. But so we're gonna discount. We'll disregard the charity for now because that's all about interpersonal things. Now let's talk about intelligence and beauty. Okay, and guess what? They're all those intrapersonal morality, the virtues. Okay, and the unchanging the substance part is the diligence. Okay, the virtue of diligence versus laziness, that's the unchanging eternal substance. All the other intrapersonal virtue morality is about there are different variation of diligence versus laziness. To be beautiful, you have to be diligent. You have to wash yourself at least 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, at least, so that you don't smell bad. Yeah, olfactory beauty, aesthetics, and you have to shop nice clothings, right? And it takes time and effort. Diligent. You have to be diligent. You have to do your hair right, do your hair like, yeah, my hair doesn't always look good, but at least I try, okay? So, and you have to wash your face and take care of your appearance, okay? That takes a lot of diligence, discipline, okay? Diligence, discipline, same thing, okay? So, um, that's that beauty part, okay? Yeah, you have to regularly exercise and practice, exercise, regular exercise and healthy diet. They take a lot of discipline and a lot of diligence, okay? Now, the other one, another one, intelligence. Yeah, it takes a lot of diligence, discipline to educate yourself, like in school or just self-study and, excuse me, oh, I just burped, sorry. Um, so yeah, all this intrapersonal virtues and morality is all about diligence, okay? And guess what? It has to do with copium transfer too. But we talked about copium accounts, right? So you have, let's say you have this energy bar. I mean, you eat food, right? So now you have energy like this. Okay, now it's just general energy, copium account, copium bin or jar. You eat food and you're like, you eat food, right? So it's like pouring water to this cup of general copium, okay? And then you have several cups, several copium accounts, okay? One is your health, another one is your beauty, another one is your educate continuing education, okay? So you spend this energy or time or effort, the pain, okay? That copium, special copium is about emotional copium, emotional energy. It's all about pain and pleasure, okay? So if you take the pain of exercising and not eating yummy food, you eat healthy, okay, then you're investing money, time, and energy, and your pain, your effort for your health, okay? So you're pouring this big cup into this health copium account, okay? So health department, you're investing on it, okay? Now, beauty, yeah, you go shop, or thrift store or whatnot, Walmart, and shop for nice clothing, and you spend time for your hair, and you wash yourself 5 days a week, and then yeah, you're pouring this cup just a little bit here too, okay? Okay, and what is the education? Yeah, you put so it's a copium transfer, but it's within yourself, okay? How you allot your time and effort, energy into all those different things, okay? So that's morality, intramorality, intrapersonal morality, personal morality, or and interpersonal morality is more like social morality, where you interact with other people, and then that's what it is. You love your enemy and you love each other, just like Jesus said. Okay, it's about helping other people. You know, Jesus said, if you want to be the greatest, you have to be the servant of everyone. Then you can be the greatest. You know, he said like Jesus, I came to administer to people, like serve people, rather than be administered, rather than to be served. Okay, politicians, they need to learn from Jesus. Okay, because they want to be the king, or they want to be ruling over people. Okay, so that's the many, not all, but many politicians' mindset is that I want to be worshipped as if I'm a god. Okay, like I want to rule over people. So they go to these big speeches full of people in the stadium. That's all they do. Okay, they want to be on the spotlight, like Donald J. Trump or all the politicians who love to give out speeches. Okay, so they want to be on the spotlight. They want to be the king at the center of attention, and there's pretty much anyone who is in the top position who just love to give out speeches and preaches and sermons and including many of the religious leaders too. Okay, not all of them, but yeah, in politics, in big time CEOs, and yeah, there are, many of them are like that. They want to be the king. They want to be ruling over other people and feel better about themselves and be the center of attention, make a lot of money. So yeah, they're not exactly moral people that Jesus would see us to be. Okay, and if I become the president one day, there will be no speeches. You're not gonna see any speeches. You're not gonna see me speak. Maybe I keep doing this YouTube recording just all by myself because I don't want to waste other people's time. I don't want people to come to my speech. No, I'm gonna record this, put it in the YouTube, and you guys just watch it whenever you want to at your home in the internet. Okay, you don't have to like travel to come and see me, even if I'm the president. No, I don't want you to. That's waste of your time. I don't want to waste your time. Okay, because I respect your time and I respect your money too. Okay? I don't need people's attention like Donald J. Trump or Barack Obama does. But yeah, they're all the same, right? Barack Obama, Donald J. Trump. They want to give out speeches. No, I am not like that. I don't want to give out speeches because I don't want to waste other people's time. Okay, it's kind of an arrogant thing to do. Give out speeches. Come on. All right. What else is there to talk about today? Oh yeah, exorcism. Okay, so exorcism is about like tough love, disciplining somebody. Okay, it's about so in the eyes of humanology, we go back to this seven-tier hierarchy system of the universe. There's God. It's a theory. You don't have to believe in this. Okay, it's just theory. So God and God is pyramidal. Okay, God and there's angel, meaning there are good angels, bad angels. Bad angels we call them devils. Good angels, let's just call good angels like Holy Spirit. Okay, oh Jesus. Okay, well, maybe Jesus is somewhere in between. Who cares? Okay, it's not that important. It's just minor details because humanology does not subscribe to Holy Trinity theory. Okay, we just don't. Why did Jesus pray to God if he is God himself? It makes absolutely no sense. Humanology, half of humanology is science. It's about logic. Okay, so uh, the theory of Trinity, Holy Trinity, like Holy Spirit, God, Jesus is one entity, one individuality. That's a nonsense. Absurd. That's absurd. Okay, so humanology is all about rationality. It's about interpreting the Bible in a rational way. So Trinity, we don't subscribe to it at all. Okay, we think it's stupid. Okay, it's all bolognese. Okay, so yeah, God, angel, it because it doesn't make sense. Okay, so if you don't understand Trinity, you are right. You are right to not understand it. Why? Because it's stupid. It's wrong. Okay, it's just stupid. Some church leaders came up with this stupid idea. That's all it is. Okay, yeah, don't worry about that. So, God, good, Holy Spirit, and evil spirit. Okay, like devils, angels, and then there are a lot of good ideologies that's governed by good angels. Evil ideologies like catopyrcism, sugar fetism, um, gayism, and marijuanaism, all that stuff. Yeah, it's governed by the devil. Okay, but God is the one who created all the angels, all the devils, and all the ideologies. Everything is created and also controlled by God. Everything that happens in the universe is because God wants that to happen. No matter how horrible that is, God wanted that to happen. God is a single controller and author of human history. That's why it's his story. Okay, capital H. So that's why in the eyes of humanity, nobody is guilty of anything. Everybody is a victim. We're just pawns, toys, actors by God. Okay, so there is no such a thing as free will in the eyes of humanology. Okay, it's an illusion. All right, so in the we talked about dimensionality, right? So it's like this. Let's step back. Okay, maybe we talked about this already. Why free will is an illusion. Okay, we don't get to see it, but you have this zero dimension, one dimension, two dimension, and then three dimension, zero, one, two, three, and then fourth dimension is just motion picture, right? Motion picture of this cube along the timeline. That's fourth dimension, okay. And with fifth dimension is just like imagination, right? World of imagination. So we don't have to go through all that stuff now. So you need to know this, okay? So fourth dimension, you're a dot, okay? So you're an ant, a dot, zero dimensional animals, and you go along, right? But this ant can be blocked by this one dimensional creature. Ant can be blocked by this zeroth dimension, this lower dimension, okay? Let's assume you are two dimensional animal, okay? Okay, here you have earthworm, okay? It's one dimensional animal, right? But it can be blocked by a stone in the hole, okay? So one dimensional animal can be blocked by zeroth dimension. So the obstacle for one dimensional creature is ironically lower dimension entity, which is zeroth dimension, okay? Second dimension, you're an ant. You can crawl around in the second dimension way on a plane, okay? But that ant can be blocked by this one-dimensional rod. Okay, so then you cannot go to the other side. All right. So third dimension, same way. It can be blocked by kind of being lazy here. Okay, blocked by this thin slice of wall here. Two-dimensional wall can block this, let's say, frog. Three-dimensional animal, okay, can jump, but once it's blocked by this two-dimensional plane, which is a lower dimension than three dimension, you cannot cross over this. Okay, I'm going fast because we went over this before. Okay, so so dimensionality is just like this. Okay, so God lives in a dimension that is higher than our dimension. We are four-dimensional creature, four-dimensional animal. Okay, so we have full three dimension. We can jump up and down, and we live in time. Okay, so that's why we are four-dimensional animal. Okay, entity. But God God lives in a higher dimension world, so He can jump back and forth in time, just like time machine. Okay, God is the only one who can see the future, not the angels, not Jesus. And Jesus actually talked about this. Okay, but God can see the future. That's exactly why there is no such a thing as free will, because future is all fixed, it's all set in the eyes of God, but in our eyes it's not, because we cannot see the future. If we can see the future just like God, then yeah, we will be convinced that future is fixed. Okay, so we talked about this before. Like no matter what, you can imagine all different 10,000 different ways. Would I move this eraser upward or to the left or to the right? I can imagine all these things. In next minute, will I move it to the up or to the left or to the right? I can imagine 10,000 different things that may happen in the next minute. But only one of those things end up happening, or the thing that I didn't think of, I didn't even imagine, that may end up happening. So there's only one future course. We can imagine all different futures, but only one thing end up happening. Okay, whether we imagined it or not. And guess what? It happened that way that I didn't imagine. I didn't mention. It's not. I didn't move it at all. Okay, in the next minute. So okay, so God can see all this, but we cannot. So that's why we think there is a freedom, but there really isn't in the eyes of God. Okay, so we are all actors. Okay, we are all actors in this theatrical play on a stage that we call the Earth, planet Earth. We are all actors. Okay, and we're just playing the along the script that God has already written and predetermined. It's like Calvinist kind of idea where future is all said, and but the thing is we don't have to assume that in everyday life, because we don't know what the future is. So it's a more like philosophical discourse. Okay, just good, something that is good to know. Okay, and something humanology believes is true. All right, so yeah, so in the eyes of humanology, nobody's evil, no, everybody's innocent. It's just that God created the devil and evil spirits, and God decided this, this people, they get infected by this evil spirit. They get possessed. God ordered the devil to possess them. These people, okay. God made these people vulnerable to those devils because He wanted those people to be possessed by the devil and do evil things like raping children and killing them, and or raping women and killing them, serial murderers, serial killers, serial rapists, serial murderers. God, God knew, not only knew that's what's gonna happen, God wanted that to happen. Okay, so God wanted every horrendous thing in this world that ever happened. He is the one who directed that to happen. So God is not nice. Okay, He's 51% nice, but 49% He's more evil than the devil himself. Okay, that's God. Why? Because God created the devil. If God created the devil, He must be more evil than the devil himself. Okay, so that's God. Okay, so it's the truth. All right, if you want to be logical about it, logical and rational about Bible and good and evil and God, that's the theology of humanology. Okay, the humanological theology that God is 49% evil, 51% good. It's not like 100% good. No. If he were, He would not let any of these evil things happen in this world. But He does let it happen. Why? Because I told you before. Okay, so let's take a break and then you answer my question, okay? Yeah, let's take a break. So why did God just let all these evil things happen in the world? We talked about this before, so hopefully you remember and you can answer me. Otherwise, I just tell you after the break. All right. Okay. Take a break. Okay, we are back. What's your answer? Why does the good God does all these evil things? We talked about this before. If you have watched these previous episodes, that I don't expect you to, because by now it's like 50. My goodness, it's been that long. Yeah, so you don't have to watch all that stuff, okay? So, mostly it's my drunken rambling anyway, so I don't blame you for not watching any of those things. But if you have, then you know the answer. The answer is it's more like cinema. I used to be a filmmaker, okay, so I don't make movies anymore. I might in the future if I become very famous later on in my life. Maybe I become a politician and become the president of the United States, and then After that, I probably if I do become president, I probably just do one term because 4 years is just way long. I would not want to do four more years because I won't be the rule over people as a king, just like all those other presidents do. I'll be working, okay? I'll be solving you. I'll be solving problems. So 4 years after that, no, I probably I'll be just done. If you are really a good president, probably you would not want to seek the second term, okay? Because it won't be fun. If you if you really care about America and if a country, probably you don't want to serve the president's second term because you'll be working very hard, okay? And it won't be fun. Why would you do 4 more years of that shit, okay? So I probably do just 4 years, and after that, I probably start making movies, or maybe I become try to become a professor somewhere, and then this kind of theatrical performance anyway, right? Because I have a lot to teach, okay? So that's what I'm doing now, and yeah, it'll be fun. Now I'm having a lot of fun doing this because to me this is like a one man show comedy, stand up comedy, sit down comedy gig. This is something I really enjoy doing. Okay, so nobody's watching this. I checked. Okay, so I looked at today is 2018 September. I don't know what date today is, but I think it's Wednesday. Okay, and second Wednesday, something like that. And yeah, I checked, and nobody's watching this. Okay, it's just me. Like there's one or two views for so far. All the 50 some episodes, and it's me checking to see if it's uploaded correctly, or sometimes I just watch it for fun. What I recorded previously. Okay, some sleepless night. Okay, so and I don't care if whether people watch this or not. I don't need people's attention for my happiness. I don't rely on other people for happiness. Okay, I have fun just on my own. It's kind of like masturbatory kind of thing. Okay, so I just imagine that there is a woman and I masturbate with this my pigmentation or pigments of imagination, and this is kind of similar. There's some similarity. I imagine that there is audience, but there is nobody. Okay, then I'm having fun giving a lecture. Okay, and but I see it more as an entertainment event. Okay, intellectual entertainment. Okay, but I used to be an actor. Okay, I didn't make a single penny as an actor. Okay, I enjoy doing it because I enjoy performance. Okay, so yeah, I really enjoy doing this. Great hobby, something I really enjoy. So I thank Google, YouTube, all these wonderful high tech companies in San Francisco. Okay, so I have nothing against San Francisco. I've been there. Lived briefly in San Jose, which is in Silicon Valley. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're just big city people. They're not as nice as small town people, but still, they're hardworking people. And look at their products like iPhones and Google, Yahoo, uh, YouTube. Okay, and I've been to Seattle, and they have Microsoft, Amazon. Okay, yeah, they're fantastic companies. Okay, I love Amazon. I love Microsoft. Okay, they make fantastic products. Okay, yeah, they're liberal towns. Okay, San Francisco, Seattle, but still they make good products. Okay, I appreciate that. Okay, they work hard. Okay, so they are not as nice as small town people. I can forgive that. Okay, because in the Bible, in the Old Testament, there is this saying where do not put bridle around the neck of an ox, a cow that is working. Okay, back in the days, ox, cows, they used to work. They used to help in agriculture. Okay, when you in the farmland, when you kind of rake up the dirt, the earth, right? so that the ground is not hardened. You spread the seeds, the crops, so that they grow. I don't know much terminology in agriculture. I love agriculture, but I don't have much terminology. I don't know much terminology there. Okay. I guess irrigate. I don't know. Irrigation is more like watering, isn't it? I don't know. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, let them give them some break. Okay, just cut them some slack. Okay, so yeah, they're working hard. So if they are not as kind and nice as small town people, yeah, I can forgive that. Okay, you guys are making good products and let me upload all this stuff. Okay, so I'm grateful, and it's for free. Yeah, it's advertisement, but still, they're doing fantastic job there. Okay, so yeah, I love San Francisco, Silicon Valley, Seattle. Yeah, you guys are doing great jobs. Okay, I appreciate that. Okay, I may disagree with you on some political things, but politics is the least important things in life. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, in the eyes of humanity, every human being is innocent, but God is just God who created the devil and infect some people with this male, malagene, male metagene, bad ideologies, metaphysical genes. Okay, he infect those people, poor people. Okay, so they are the victims of God, not devil. God. So God is the one who orders, commands devil to do those evil things. It's only God. There's only one God in the eyes of humanology. Okay, so it's all God. Okay, cinematographical way. Yeah, to make the movie more interesting with villains and evil things and the struggle between good and evil. Okay, that makes the human history, more interesting and dramatic. Tragedy and misery. Okay, other than that, it will be just too boring. Okay, so that I think that's why God, this opinion, theory of theology of humanology, that why evil exists. Okay, it's all for fun in the eyes of God, to please God, to entertain God. Okay, so he is doing all these things, evil things, just to laugh. Okay, or laugh and cry. I don't know if ever God ever cries, but because it's based on Bible actually, this theory. Because I think somebody asked Jesus, and why do all these evil, horrendous things happen in this world? And Jesus' answer is to fulfill the words. Human analytical interpretation of that is to play out the screenplay, the words, the script, the scripture, Bible. Okay, it's a screenplay. There are different roles, different characters like David, Goliath. You play that role. Sometimes you are Goliath, sometimes you are David, sometimes you are Jesus, sometimes you are John the Baptist. Okay, you evolve. It's like a reincarnation. Again, we are combining the Eastern philosophy and the Western philosophy. Okay, reincarnation is like Tibetan Buddhism, Eastern Asian concept, and then there's Bible, Western thing, right? Western thing, Western religion. We're combining them. Okay, so you are reborn to play David. Later on, you play Goliath. You later on you play John the Baptist and Jesus, or Job, or Solomon. Yeah, you play. You evolve. You reincarnate yourself to play different roles, just like an actor. I told you before. You are an actor in God's play. We are just plaything, toys in his screenplay. Okay, so I'm playing some games with words right now. Okay, play. It's a play. on a stage, but we are also plaything, like toys of God. Okay, so God is playing us, and we are acting out. We are playing these roles. Okay, all these characters in the Bible. Like sometimes you're like Goliath, sometimes you're like David. You're sometimes Superman or Batman or vigilante, whatnot. Sometimes you're an underdog. Sometimes you become a hero and heroine or whatever. Okay, so what else? What else? Yeah, exorcism. Okay, so exorcism is about correcting somebody. So God has infected this person with some bad habits. Let's say this person never washes himself. He smells. Okay, so then as a good friend of his, you want to correct him. But you need to approach very carefully because it's about love. Okay, tough love and soft love. Okay, so you play soft love is more like motherly love, soft love. Tough love is more like fatherly love, discipline. Okay, so you know talk you have to play both roles. Okay, mother and father. So your friend, he's smelly, and what you wanna do is you do need to correct him for his own behalf, and for everybody's behalf, including yourself, because nobody wanna have smell that shit from this guy. Okay, so one day you go to a bar or whatnot, or you talk to him nicely. You buy some dinner or whatever, lunch. Yeah, you talk to him. Yeah, hey, how often do you take a shower? He probably say once a week, right? Okay, well, I shower at least 5 times a week, not 5 times a day. No, 5 times a week, like Monday through Friday. Yeah, on the weekends, yeah, I don't take a shower, but because it will help you in your profession if you give good impression to other people. Okay, it will help you out to get promoted and stuff. So yeah, so yeah, if you wash Monday through Friday, you probably get more positive impression. You give more positive impression to other people, and then it'll be good for you. And also, you'll be healthier too, and because hygiene. Okay, so yeah, it's a risk taking. Okay, because so that's the problem in this generation. Okay, people are too soft. They would say nothing. They hate. They are conflict averse, risk averse. That's this generation because, like we said before, our life have become too easy because of all this technological revolution. We have machines, or cell phone and internet and um, computers, cars, televisions. Our life has become too easy. Okay, so that's why we are spoiled. We have been weakened. We are like spoiled heirs of diligent, hardworking parents and grandparents. We just inherited all these inventions, and just like a lazy heir of diligent parents who got inherited all this money without working for it, so he's lazy and spoiled. That's us, all of us, this generation. Okay, so that's why we are weak, and we don't want to have any confrontation. And so when our children or our students or our subordinates misbehave, we don't want to fight them. We don't want to say harsh words. So we just let them do whatever bad, horrible things. So they get spoiled even more. Okay, so nobody corrects other people anymore in this generation, and that's the problem that I want to fix. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm running for president of the United States in 2020. Okay, because Donald J. Trump, he is weak. Okay, he's old. He's in his 70s. He doesn't have energy. He doesn't even know what is wrong and what is right. All he does is tariff, imposing tariff on other countries. I think that's a very stupid idea because you are estranging other countries. You are making them hostile to us. Very stupid idea. He just want to prove to other people that he's strong man, and it's nothing but a showmanship. It's stupid. It's irrational. It's only emotional. Okay. It's not gonna work. Okay. That's why I'm trying to replace him in 2020 election. Okay, because it's a bad idea. Okay. What we need is we need innovative ideas so that we create goods and services that other country people or American people would love to buy, love to purchase. Innovative, great ideas, and I have many, and you have many. Let's share ideas for free. Okay, I already have given you many ideas, I think. Okay, so like there's this drone, one manned drone. I think it's invented by Chinese people, and it's operational like drone taxi, one man. Right now, I heard they fly in Abu Dhabi or some Middle East, United Arab Emirates, UAE, rich countries. Okay, in the Middle East. It's a drone. It's like helicopter, but very small. It just takes one person, and it's autopilot system now. But it doesn't have to be autopilot. Why don't you let that one man, one woman, just fly it? Okay, doesn't have to be driverless. Doesn't have to be pilotless. Stupid idea. Okay, but the drone itself is a good idea. One person flying this small drone is like mini helicopter. Okay, imagine yourself just flying. All I'm gonna do as a president, or all you gonna do as a president, is just relax the FAA, Federal Aviation Agency, whatever. Just relax the federal regulation, and work with the governors and state legislatures, work with Congress, relax federal and state regulation about flying one man, one person, one woman drone. Okay, so that they can just fly instead of drive. Okay, just relax the regulation. Yeah, it's risky. It's something new, but that's how it was when we first legalized automobiles, cars. Cars. There are still people who die from car accidents. Drivers die, passengers die, pedestrians die from car accidents. So they feared it. They didn't want to do it because something new, cars, automobiles, when they first came out in early 1900s, many people resisted it. They didn't want people to die from car crash. They were afraid of that. Electricity, same thing. They were afraid at first. People get electrocuted, they die from electricity. Okay, so it's cost benefit analysis. Okay, if the benefit, there's some risk and cost, but if benefit outweighs, then we should do it. Okay, just like so, let them. So yeah, we need to introduce this flying one person drone. Okay, so that people can start flying very easily. We have to do this. Okay. I didn't invent this, but as a politician, I will make it happen. Okay, it will be brand new industry in America and in the world. Okay, so we're gonna do it. Okay, but you have to elect me. You have to vote for me in 2020 to become the president. Otherwise, I don't think it will happen. Okay, I don't think there are anybody who in this generation who is strong enough to make it happen. Okay, but I know how to make it happen. Because I have excellent communication skill and people skill. I can make it happen, just like this. Okay, I just let it happen, right? So because I know how to do it. Okay, so okay, it's been 1 hour, so let's take a break. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, we are back. Not sure if I'm gonna continue because I don't think there's much left to talk about. Okay, exorcism. Okay, it's about correcting people. It's about like as a parent, as a teacher, as a friend. Yeah, you. That's what Jesus said, right? When your brother does something wrong, correct him. Okay, rebuke him. Okay, so yeah, uh, that's exorcism. Okay, it's not some fancy stuff. No, you just talk to them nicely, and so that they correct their bad behavior. Okay, it's that's what exorcism is. Okay, I think that's about it. Okay, let's call it a day. Okay, all right. Good night.